Hello everyone, welcome to Nitros Now. This is going to be a look for the Dynamiter fans at the week's action for the Kimberley Dynamiters. My name is Jim Scott and
I'm Steve Peterson.
This is the inaugural program that we're going to put on for Nitros Now, and we want to talk about what's happened over the last 7 or 8 days with the Kimberley Dynamiters. Steve, the Dynamiters started off in Chase. It was a pretty good start for the week.
It was a good start. They started their 3-game road trip. They ended up winning that game 9-3.
I talked to the coaching staff before tonight's game against the Revelstoke Grizzlies, and even though they won 9-3, they weren't really happy with the way they played, and that kind of fell into the next couple of games. But now we've got head coach Roman Volpat to come and talk to us about the last week of the Dynamiters hockey. Tough road trip, but coming back into the home barn with a 6-4 victory over a Revelstoke Grizzly team that kind of beat you up on the road trip. How's it feel?
Well, feel good. No, obviously we got 2 points, but come back to the road trip, that was painful. If we want to be successful in the playoffs, we got to learn how to play on the road. That'll prove us. We play 5 games in the last 5 games. We won 2 games against the worst teams in the league, and we lost 3 games against one of the best teams in the league. So that actually show us where we are, and we got to get better.
The team has played very well all season long. Perhaps they may not be quite as good as their record might indicate, but certainly they weren't as bad as a 13-3 loss against Revelstoke last week. What's your looking forward to the next 10-12 games before the season's over? What's the biggest thing you want to have improved in this team?
Well, be successful in the playoff. You got to play physical, and I think that we try to emphasize that since day one. And that's our main. That's probably the character of the team, and we got to do that, and we got to learn how to play defensively. And if you have a 2-1 lead, we want to learn how to not defend the lead, but how to play when you have that kind of lead against a good team. So I think we still have a lot of time, and I think we can be working that.
They were a little bit scrambled in the 3rd period tonight, but Jeremy Moser bailed about when he had to, and the Dynamiters ended up getting an empty net goal to make it 6-4. So that's what you're talking about, playing with that lead and not succumbing to the pressure that the other team gives you.
Well, yeah, exactly. But as a Revelstoke is a very good team, and when they turn up the heat, last 5 minutes of the game, our players definitely could feel it. But we shake up our lineup before the game. We play only 40 pretty much the whole game, so our guys get a little tired. But it's a game of hockey, and we have two days off before the next game. I hope the guys will do great and be ready to go. I'm
sure they will. The Dynamiters, depending on what happens in Fernie tonight, could move into a first-place tie with Fernie in this division. What do you have to do to maintain that lead in the division?
Well, definitely win the next week, but so we got more game coming up, but we got very important games against Creston and Fernie in the last 3 games of the season. So I think that's those 3 games going to show where we're going to end up, if we're going to end up 1st or 2nd. So that's probably going to be the biggest reason.
Great. Thanks to Roman Volpat, the head coach of the Dynamiters, for coming on Kimberley Dynamiters Nitros Now. Thanks, Roman.
Thank you.
We were able to catch up to one of the Dynamiters that's really on fire right now, Ryland Dooley, and this is what he had to say. I'm here with Ryland Dooley. You're on a scoring streak lately. What's your secret?
It's about hard work and being in the right spots at the right times.
Right on. You're taking a lot of punishment, like every game. You're the man in front of the net. How are you holding up?
I'm good, a little bumps and bruises, but nothing too serious.
And what do you think is the key to the team's success this year?
Coaching's a big part, and the boys want to win, so it's all about effort.
All right. Now the young fans love to watch you play. Any advice for them?
Just keep working hard and do whatever you can to get better, I guess, when you grow up and aim big.
All right. Thanks for your time, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks.
Mark, you were the first star tonight. That was quite an exciting game to watch. What can you tell us about that 2nd goal on the?
Well, our coach Jordan Foreman, I usually pass the puck, and our coach told me to shoot it, and it worked out in the 1st period. I got an assist when I shot it, so I tried again and tipped off their stick, and luckily went in.
Excellent. On your road trip to Revelstoke, they were kind of roughing you guys, 13-3. How did it feel tonight? Sweet revenge.
Yeah, it was revenge, and we had a rough game in Revelstoke. It was a long weekend, and we needed to get it back on track, and it felt great to beat them. We just needed to bear down and work harder than they did, and it worked out for us. We got the 2 points.
And it was quite a flurry of activity in that last period. You guys really hung on in that.
Yeah, we've really worked on playing 3 periods strong, and we just need to get the win, and so we need to bear down there.
You paid it off tonight. Congratulations. Great game.
Appreciate it. Of course.
Now I'm here with goaltender Jeremy Musso. Jeremy, you played an outstanding game today. You could easily have been one of the 3 stars. Some of the saves you made, I think, were almost unbelievable. Give us your thoughts on how the game went for you.
Well, we had a bit of a slow start there, and I had a few good saves in the first period, but then after that, the boys really stepped up. We let in a few in the second, but we obviously battled back and we scored as many as we let in. And then going into the third, we got that one goal to take the lead, and we really just were able to hold them off for the rest of the period. So
that's where I thought that you did your best work, was in the third period. The boys did a little bit of scrambly work in front of you, and you made a couple of outstanding saves on the one-timers from the slot. What is it that you have to do when you see the play developing? You know there's somebody in the slot and the puck's maybe in the corner along the sideboards.
It all depends. I try to talk to my D-man, let them know they're there, and then other than that, it's just sort of the puck goes there, route there, and see what happens after that.
What would you say the strongest part of your game is? Is it the glove hand, the covering the bottom of the net? What's the strongest part of your game?
Well, I'm a butterfly goalie, so I think my weakness would be up high, so I guess covering the bottom of the net and in tight scrambles, sort of thing like that, would be like the strongest point.
And if you were going to give up-and-comer goalers one tip to become a good Dynamiter goaltender, or maybe even moving farther, what would the one tip you give to a young goaltender?
Never give up on a puck in the game, practice, anything. Play every puck until it's in the net or you have it.
Cool.
Then, yeah.
I want to thank our 2 players, Steve, Jeremy Musso, number 33, the goaltender, and the captain, number 18, Mark Strachan, for doing this after a really tough game that they played against the Revelstoke Grizzlies tonight. That they came out on the high end of a 6-4 score. We really appreciate the players coming in and doing this Nitros now for us.
Yes, that was excellent. Definitely.
Perfect. So Saturday, January the 14th was a good day for the Dynamiters, a good day for Dynamiter fans, an exciting hockey game against a club that beat them up on the road trip. They came back with a 6-4 victory. Exciting for the fans, and one thing I know the fans are looking for is competitive hockey, and that's what they get when the Dynamiters play at home.
Yeah, you couldn't really ask any more of the Dynamiters. They did it all tonight. Jeremy was really riddled with shots at the beginning of the game, and then he had to be strong again at the end, and it was excellent. What a crowd-pleasing game that was.
And it was back and forth all night, made it exciting for everybody to watch, and I hope the fans that were watching on the internet enjoyed it. I know that we enjoyed bringing it to them. And I want to thank the fans for watching Nitros Now.
Excellent.
It's been a lot of fun doing this, and hope to do a few more. My name is Jim Scott.
And I'm Steve Peterson.
Thank you for watching Kimberley Dynamiters Nitros Now.
Thank you, Jim.